Hello guys, welcome again to the live stream. Sorry today I am late, I didn't feel well. Winter is something I really don't like. So okay, I will do this, I will have this live stream very quickly because seriously I don't feel very well today. So okay, let's start. Bitcoin technical analysis in 1 day chart. We have a bolus divergence forming right now in OBB, as you can see here from this point and this point, as you can see here, is from this point. All this is not very strong, but I think it's gonna be enough to see maybe a bounce to maybe 17 $18,000. That is gonna be the area I would start looking for. So the projection, remember, is sideways and continuation to the downside. Yes, so that means if we see this bounce here, it could be 17k, 17 for something. You will see this is gonna be a very good short opportunity, I would say, and after that continuation. The reason why I'm looking for continuation, I was very clear. Weekly chart is nasty, is terrible actually, and monthly, well. Now, in 4 hour chart, I was in 1 hour chart. I was in short actually, like 12 hours ago. I canceled my short and I actually switched to long position from this point and this point, and I closed my position, so I recovered my very small loss, and after that I made some profits. So let me tell you something here. In 4 hour chart there is a very obvious continuation and accumulation right now, as you can see here. Yes, this is accumulation in 4 hour chart, so that means, well, I am expecting a bounce. Yes, technically this is the bounce, potentially yes, and maybe a M55 here around 16,500. So as you can see here, we have ADX negative here with potential buy signal here forming here, so sideways here and bounce. That is gonna be the area. I mean, around the M55 in 4 hour chart, that is gonna be the target. Yes, in my case I close my position because, well, I'm gonna sleep very soon. Yeah, remember, I am in Japan, right? It's very late here. So that's why I didn't want to keep my position open. I don't like having my position open when I am, well, sleeping. So the projection in 4 hour chart is very simple. It's like this, right? Like this, and the target should be always the MA55. Now, actually, right now, you are a very aggressive trader. Right now, this is the target. I mean, MA21. Usually, in a very strong trend, you will see the target. Usually, is MA21. Yeah. So, but as I said before, doesn't matter if we have a bounce. It could be 16,600. Of course, it could be 17. All the bounces you will see right now is just a sell. Simple. Okay. You want to see validations? As I said before, yesterday I said you have to see Bitcoin closing above $21,000. You want to see reversals in 1 day chart. Okay. So right now here, as I said before, you will is bounce here, is sideways, as you can see here, and potentially a bounce. Okay, that is something I am looking for right now. Also, why I wasn't short in 1 hour chart, because maybe potentially I was looking for the break of this range, but well, after I was waiting for 8 hours around there, I decided to cancel my short because, of course, you see probabilities, well, it's not crashing, so well, it's time to maybe just reconsider your position, and that's why I switched to long, because I was looking for potentially this. When I saw this actually 4 hour chart potential buy signal forming right now, I was looking for, okay, this is gonna bounce, and is when I recover my small loss and I make some profits. Now, one thing here in 12 hour chart, we have a bullish divergence. Is very obvious, as you can see here. We have ADX here getting negative right now here. We will have a buy signal very soon, maybe in the next 12 hours. As long as Bitcoin is closing about 15,800, I will set, you will see this bounce, and the target should be same thing, MA21, and the trend is your friend. What I'm saying is like this. So follow the trend, and the trend is your friend. Okay, so usually it's like that. You will see first a bounce, and after that, when people is very bullish, after that, like this. Okay, just respect the trend, and the trend is your friend. Something like this, right? Remember here what happened here for Bitcoin when Bitcoin broke, was above the 55 here. I said before, of course I follow rules, right? Remember here I said, hey, this test, this bounce here, yes. If we see another test here, as long as it's holding me 55, I am still bullish. Yes, after I saw in 4 hours actually, I saw the break here. I was in short around this area, and I got to stop it. I said that many times. I got to stop around here in that time, and after that, crash. Yeah. Now, remember, it's not very good. It's not smart to be extremely bearish right now, because remember, Bitcoin is forming a weekly bullish divergence. Okay, 16k. I know I am looking for 10k. Yes, I am still looking for 10k. Yeah, that is my target. Yes, not this week, not last week, not 2 weeks ago, 1 year ago. Remember, it's not like now many YouTubers, people, that, oh yeah, 10k, 10k. But 1 year ago, no, 1 million, right? 1 million, no. 1 year ago, I said I am looking for 14k, 10k. Yeah, okay. But we have to see always the both sides of the market, right? Even if I am looking for this position right now here at this area, I am very, very, very. We have to be realistic. We have to be open for both scenarios. There is a bullish divergence forming right now in weekly basis from OBB and also curve. You see, in weekly basis. So that means if Bitcoin manage and somehow just breaks 20k, 21, I want to be very bullish, and you will see 30k. Yeah, a massive rally in 1 month. I think it's possible, yes, but I have to see first Bitcoin closing. Probability is low, yes. If I am very realistic with you, probabilities are very low. Bitcoin must do something really, really impressive in December. Seriously, if I need to see Bitcoin doing something amazing in December to reverse all the nasty setup we have right now in the monthly. I posted in my Twitter. Yeah, I have Twitter. Maybe you don't know, but Bitcoin must close by the end of 2022, the last day, about 25k, better 30k. So right now here, Bitcoin is reversing. I posted in my Twitter, Bitcoin is reversing the 12 years uptrend of Bitcoin. And that is something I wonder why YouTubers, they don't talk about this. Why? Do you know why? Because they are just watching just one side of the market. This side, this side, this side, this side. And fair enough. Yeah, it's good. It was working before. But in some point, everything is going to reverse. And now Bitcoin is reversing the trend right now. It's in progress. You are watching this. And if I am right, 2022 is going to be, you will remember this year as the year Bitcoin finally reversed 12 years uptrend, if I am right with this. Right now, the final confirmation, I said before, we have to see Bitcoin at 10k, 14k. I will say, if we see Bitcoin at 14k, yeah, for me, it's going to be enough to say Bitcoin will enter in a monthly bear market in 2023 and 2024 maybe. So right now here, remember, 1 week left, 7 days. That's why it's extremely important. As you can see here, Bitcoin is right now below the exponential moving average 100 in monthly. It's the first test in the history of Bitcoin. So a little bit hope, I would say, if Bitcoin can manage and close above the exponential moving average 16 here, I mean this area, a little bit hope maybe for a potential bounce, maybe a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week of 1 or 2 weeks bounce in December. And after that, you will see a massive drop again. So, as investors, I said always, also I said on my Twitter, it's not very smart. No, sometimes when it's cheaper, it's better. Because if we see Bitcoin at 10k, well, officially the bull market, 12 years of bull market, is gonna be broken, destroyed. Okay, so if you are bullish on Bitcoin and you want to see Bitcoin at 1 million, you have to see Bitcoin closing about 25k, and yes, we can start talking about 60k, 80k, 100k, whatever, right? But remember, in this channel we are realistic, and that's why I really insist, I invite you to be careful with all your potential long-term altcoins, right? Because if we see this, yes, we will see a nice rally in 2023, maybe 6 months, 4 months around there, like 2019, something like this. We will see something like this, yeah. But that is gonna be a big sell. That is gonna be a big sell. And if I see Bitcoin at 10k, I will be very happy to keep shorting Bitcoin at least after 2 years. Okay, so let's continue right now with the short term 4-hour chart. Let me show you here. Yeah, the target should be around this area. This area. In my case, as I said before, I close my position here because, well, I don't feel well. I mean, winter for me is not good, so that's why I decided just to close my position and just take my profits, and that's it. I move on. But this is the area. Maybe if I see tomorrow Bitcoin around this area, if I see it right, I will start looking for shorts. Remember, the trend is your friend. And one thing here, even with these bullets divergence is forming in 2-hour chart, yeah, because we will see the confirmation maybe in the next 2 hours. Yes, the target should be like this, right? Something like this. Okay, I am looking for a bounce. Yes, you ask me. Yes, I am looking for a bounce, and that bounce is gonna be a sell. Yes, of course. 1-day chart volatility. Let me show you here. Volatility here is red, so I am not expecting something like massive move like this. No. When you see the move is when you see the red cloud. Sorry, the blue cloud. Right now, Bitcoin will have to. It's trending. It's trending. Now, one thing here, we have a new close, the 5-day chart. We have a new close last night. Let me show you here. Bitcoin is doing same thing as 2018. Same thing. Okay. Why I'm saying same thing is similar. It's very simple. Remember this pattern. Okay. This pattern here. Yeah. It's like from July to November. Yeah. Around 5 months of consolidation, right? Because the bottom was in, and after that, drop, right? So let me show you what happened in 2018. Maybe you were new, right? And you didn't see what happened in 2018, but it's like this, okay? Yeah, 5-6 months of consolidation, right? Because the bottom was in, and after that, well, what happened? 50% crash. So that is something I am looking for right now. Yeah, we are potentially, for me, we are around here in this point, around here in this process. It could be different. Yes, as I said before, we have to see Bitcoin closing about $21,000. If we don't see as long as Bitcoin is below there, you could see Bitcoin at 18K or 17K. Doesn't matter. All the targets between 17 and 19K is gonna be a sell. So that's why I am looking for this setup right now here. And yes, this move is gonna be the last move. If we see it, of course, it's gonna be the last move of the year. Okay, so even now, I mean, now, fair enough, even 16K, it could be the bottom. Yes, because we have a setup right now here. We have a bullish divergence. We have 1, 2, potentially 3 strikes. Let me see. Yes, potentially 3 strikes forming right now in 5-day chart. Something like this, you see. 3 strikes for this point and this point and this point and this point, potentially, yes. And also, weekly chart we have here, bullish divergence forming, okay? But it will take time, so that's why it's not very smart to be bearish right now. Oh yeah, Bitcoin will hit 1K. No. Right now, that's why I said before, in my main account, I am not looking for shorts anymore. I am shorting, yes, in a small account, 4-hour chart, whatever, right? But in my main account, I am not looking for shorts anymore. For me, I am not shorting Bitcoin all the rest of the year. I don't care if from here Bitcoin crosses 10K. I don't care. No. For me, it's the moment to start looking for long positions. But let me be clear. Only Bitcoin. That's it for me, right? For me. Altcoins. I know you want to buy altcoins because the risk and the potential profits are higher. Yes. But also they are very risky. So that's why if I will buy altcoins, I will be extremely careful. Okay, be careful with your picks. As usual, in the investing channel, in my private channel, I'm gonna do my own research this weekend. Actually, yeah, this weekend I will do it. I will post my picks, right, for this potential 2023 bounce I am expecting. So now let me continue right now with some. I want to show you something like it's the same as about Bitcoin, but someone asked me about this, the RSI, and I want to answer that question. And after I'm gonna continue with the stock market. RSI. Okay, so let me show you here. We have also the bullish divergence in RSI, as you can see here. So, but this is just gonna be a bounce, okay? Even here, as I said before, we should see maybe a bounce here, and this bounce is gonna be a sell opportunity, okay? And the question someone asked me about RSI is in the higher time frames, for example, the weekly chart. How we know with RSI, like we are in a bull market or bear market, and how and why 50 level is very important. I explained this just few times in my live streams. Usually I don't explain these kind of things, but you have to understand something. Why 30 and 70 is a key level. Why the creator? Well, let me tell you something. Is because the Fibonacci levels. Fibonacci levels. If I draw, for example, from 0, right? From 0 here, from 0 to 100, to 100, you will see Fibonacci levels around, well, 6.18 and 7 point something, I can't remember, 7.8, yes. They are the key levels. So that this block here is very important, yeah. And also, sorry, this is 3.82 in this area. Let me fix this. I'm gonna do it in this way. From 100 to 0, okay? From the top to the bottom. I think it's more clear. Yeah. Here, you see, 6.618 and 70. All this area is the area of, well, Fibonacci levels is area for selling, and also 0.382 is a key level. That's why 30, as you can see here. So this block, and you can see here, is not the line, it's the block. And why 50? Well, 50 is the, well, also other Fibonacci level around here. In my case, I don't use it for Fibonacci levels, but just is a very, very, very small, very simple answer. Why this level? Now, trading just because it's testing this area, RSI is very bad idea. It's actually extremely bad. You will have to wait for confirmation. That's why RSI for me is good. Yes, if you combine RSI with other indicators, okay? Now, one thing here, for me, right, above 50 level is a bullish. Yes, is because as long as above 50 level, the natural level you will see is, for example, when you see the test here in 50 level, the next level is going to be the 618. And after that, you can see other tests, but as long as it's above this area, you can set it's in a bull market. For example, in 2017, you see, 2017 Bitcoin was here, yes, and always, all the time was about here. You see, 50 level, and you have your bull market here again in 2020. Yeah, breaking 50 level, and after that, massive bull market above 50 level. You see, it's very important 50 level. And well, my conclusion is my own conclusion, because you will not find this in books. Okay, it's with my own research. You will not find this kind of Fibonacci levels with RSI. No, just few traders, they do these kind of things. They combine Fibonacci levels with RSI, but let me tell you something, they are very powerful. You know how to do it. The problem with RSI, like too many people, they are using this indicator. That's why the win rate is less and less and less every year. That's why I will be very careful using the RSI as a main indicator, because market makers, they know you are using MACD and RSI. That is the problem I have. So now the question was, okay, now you know Bitcoin should be above 50 level, right? So every time when Bitcoin was in the past above 50 level in weekly basis, we can say we are in a bull market. Let me show you. Yeah, here in 2020 here, March 2020, the corona crash, Bitcoin was at $7,000 after broke the 50 level. Well, what happened? Bull market. Here we have here Bitcoin at $5,000, 4,500. Yeah, after broke the 50 level, bull market to 14K. After Bitcoin broke here the 50 level, this was a TED rejection out here, second try here. Well, from in 2015, from $200 to 20K. You see, it's very simple, very simple. You don't have to be expert to understand these kind of things. The problem is, like many people, when they see it, they don't do it because they are scared. No, this time it's gonna crash, right? So that's why you have to support your technical analysis with evidence, right? With more tools. This case right now here, Bitcoin is very far away and even lose exponential, as you can see here. And let me tell you something. There is a bullish appearance, yes, but As long as it's below the moving average here in the RSI, well, we cannot say. Actually, for me, it's a fake out for me. So is it still above? Yes. As long as it's not losing this low in the RSI, is it still present? It's forming? Yes. But I want to see the RSI above the moving average, something like this, right? Something like this. And after that, yes, potentially we will see this bullish divergence from this point and this point, and after that to the moon if you want. But it will take maybe this next month and January. Okay, I think in February we will see a very nice rally. I think so, right? That is something I think. Let's see. Now, one thing here, if we apply the same rules in the monthly, well, what happened? Bitcoin finally broke and is making new lows. Do you think this is bullish to the moon? No, there is not even bullish variance. But it's bullish variance. No, because this is just following the price, you see? Dropping here, bullish, right? 1 million. No, my friend, no. Bitcoin actually is in a bear market since long time ago. In the moment when broke the 50 level here, and actually better, broke 45. And the other side, we technically speaking, at least following my way of trading, we are in a bear market. Now let me show you the bi-monthly here. The bi-monthly here, we are made a new low, as you can see here in the other side. So Bitcoin is garbage right now. So that means at least 1 year, Bitcoin, yeah, we will see a bounces, but all of them they should be a sell. 3-month chart right now here, Bitcoin is, watch this. I said this long time ago. Remember, I said, hey, careful here, because in the next 3 months we see Bitcoin losing the 50 level. This is not gonna be. It's not gonna be just a normal bear market. This is gonna be an overextended bear market where we will see prices in the long term people even cannot believe right now. Even for me, it's gonna be very difficult to start saying Bitcoin will hit 1K or 2K because I don't want to say it. But if I know monthly, bi-monthly, 3 months, they are garbage. Well, I showed you yesterday. If this level breaks, right? If this level breaks here around 10K, careful, because the next target is going to be 4K. Of course, I'm not saying it's going to happen this month and next month. It will take years. Remember, this move, this price action, it will take years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of price action. It's not like it's going to happen next week. Well, maybe, I don't know. Bitcoin is Bitcoin sometimes, and Bitcoin likes to crash and just crash, right? But in general, I am looking for something like this, right? I said a bounce here, something like that. And after that, if it's real, I mean, the reaction is real, yeah, in some point, it's going to be very nasty. And for me, it makes sense, as I said before, because there are too many garbage right now. We have too many garbage right now here, as you can see here. We have too many garbage right now in the market. Too many gurus, right? They think, you're a millionaire, right? To the moon, right? Something like that. So right now here, remember this, Bitcoin has just 1 month left. 1 month left. No more time, no more games. If Bitcoin is just playing with us, yeah, this is a bad joke. Bitcoin must close about 22, 24, actually, and honestly, 25K by the end of the year, minimum in December. We don't have time, my friends. We don't have time. Yeah. So if you are a millionaire right now and you are watching this live stream and you know you can save us, please do it. Buy Bitcoin right now, because if you don't do it, Bitcoin will hit lower prices and people will be destroyed. For me, I don't care. I can short, no problem. But, people in the real world, just few traders, they can short the market. Yeah, I mean, and actually make profits, right? You can short if you want, but making profits in the long term is very, very, very hard in the bear market. Okay, so just keep in mind this, because it's just one week left, my friend, okay? 1 week left, okay? So I don't want to spend more time with Bitcoin, just 30 minutes, okay? Let's go and let's talk about the stock market. The stock market is still the same as yesterday for me. It's just about time. I could be wrong. I don't think so. I mean, this is bullish. This is looking very very nice bounce. Yes, but let me show you here. If we see here, in order to see reversal here in the stock market, we have to see by the end of them. I mean, in 1 month in December, we have to see the SP500 closing about 4,600. We want to see reversal, continuation, UATA, whatever. This is just a bounce. Even if Bitcoin, sorry, SP500 close below 4K around this area, it's just gonna be a bounce, and after that, continuation. Okay, so 2023 is not gonna be very, very good if we see this. Okay, now here in the monthly, this asset is testing limit 21 here. Yes, so usually when you see this, you will see sideways here or continuation. Okay, now we have here potential. Well, this is still long time, other 3-4 months we have to see. And the problem here is like now OBB is not very bullish, as you can see here. There is no volume here in the monthly. So let's talk about the weekly chart. Weekly chart here for SP500 is still a sell for me. Same as yesterday. It's like this, okay? It's like this. Even if you see SP500 testing 4,200 around there, it's gonna be a sell. As I said before, you want to see reversals, you are bullish in the stock market, you have to see SP500 closing about 4,500, 600. And the most important thing, remember, we have to watch, at least I'm gonna watch the most important chart of the year for me right now is for Bitcoin, of course, is the close minimum 6 months candle, because if we know the close of 6 month candle next month, I can project the price maybe for the next 2 years, 2 or 3 years. Yeah, so that's why for me it's very important. And now if I see the 6 month chart, as you can see here, let me show you here, this is a reversal. This is looking like a reversal, and the stock market in 2023 should test around 3k around there. Yeah, this is looking like a reversal. Okay, we have massive bearish variance, as you can see here, since 2000 around here. All these bearish variance, as you can see here, ADX negative here to the moon. No, so that means the next 2-3 years for the stock market is gonna be complicated. It's gonna be complicated, at least in my opinion, right? Remember, my friend, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I am just author, YouTuber, just talking about something random, okay? Don't follow my technical analysis, please. Bitcoin, as you can see here, the exponential moving average MA21 is gonna be tested very soon. Looks like that, right? It's around $10,000. Yeah, it's gonna be potentially it's gonna be the first time in the history we will see this test. A bounce? Yes, of course, yes. The problem is like if that bounce is gonna be reversal or continuation to the uptrend. Uptrend like this, right? Something like this, or just it's gonna be a bounce to what? Get crashing. Okay, so let's continue with a stock market. Okay, I have some question. Okay, I have other bot. That bot of the software I'm using is garbage. It's not working. I don't know why. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry for the chat. Okay, so let me see. Okay, let me see. Use steering. This one, right? Okay, let me see. 4-hour chart, you said, right? 4-hour chart here. Be careful here. Be careful here because I know it's looking bullish, right? Looking bullish, breakout. Remember, well, I am not a breakout trader. Breakout patterns for me, they are shit. Why? Because usually you will see this, and after that, to the moon, right? Go long here 100x, and after that, something like this. Okay. Be careful here because it's very obvious. Of course, we will see a pump. Yes, I am thinking we will see a bounce here, But with the various variance forming here in 4-hour chart, this bounce is gonna fail, and you will see a fake out. Yeah. So for me, it's bullish. Yes, you ask me go long right now. No, thank you. Not with me. I mean, if I have to do it, I will be very careful with my stop losses. My stop loss. I will be very, very careful. Okay, so let me see the one day chart here. No, thank you. There is no power in this world will make me buy this garbage at this point. Never. I will never buy something is testing the previous high. Never. Actually, for me, it's a major sell opportunity. Of course, not now. You will see something like this. People FOMO right to the moon. I don't know what is this, right? But you will see to the moon, and after that, you will see a bearish divergence forming here in one day chart, and it's gonna be like this. Because remember, this is a business, and the business is how taking money from others, right? Here is green, right? Beautiful. Buy, because all in. No. You buy. I'm gonna short. Not now, of course, not now, not today. In some point, but I will do it. Now, okay, let's continue with GBP. Okay, GBP. Okay, in one day chart, be careful here because this is, we have 1, 2, 3 stacks of bearish divergence here. Yes, to the moon, right? No. Why? No. This is a major resistance, as you can see here. So for me, I cannot say like, yeah, short. No, I will just start looking for a pullback. Yeah, testing this area. And from here, after the pullback, continuation. Looking for continuation. Like this is a breakout pattern. Okay, something reversal. Okay, I will start looking for this now. In order to see something more clear, no, forget what I said. Okay, forget it. Okay, everything what I said before about one day chart is just bullshit. Okay, no, this is like this. That's it. Okay, finish, done. Okay, let me see 4-hour chart. I know weekly chart is a sell. Okay, so I will start looking for shorts in 4-hour chart, maybe one day chart. Yes, of course, this is a sell. Bearish divergence everywhere here. If you see other bounce here, for me it's a sell. Okay, guys. Okay, so let me continue with. I think that's it. I don't see more. Sorry, today I was very late. Sorry that I don't feel very well. But okay, let me continue here for Bitcoin in short-term recap, and after that I think I'm done. Okay, with this live stream. Okay, so let me explain here. We have this momentum, right? It's looking very strong, right? Yeah, of course, to the moon. Target around here, $16,400, 500 around there. As I said before, I am flat right now. I am not looking for more. I was in short here. I canceled my short here, and I opened a long position after I saw the potential buy signal in 4-hour chart from $15,800, and I closed my position around $16,100 something. And that's it. From here to here, and that's it. And the reason is because I am tired. I don't feel well, and I know I potentially, if I sleep, I cannot wake up. And if Bitcoin just pump and after that crash, I will be in loss potentially. That's why I don't want to take any risk. So right now here, yes, you ask me, is it gonna bounce? Yes, it's bouncing. Yes. Right now to the moon? No. At least for our chart, no. If you are looking for higher time frames, one day chart, yes, this is looking potentially like a Bitcoin is getting ready for a bounce. Yeah, we have a bullish divergence forming right now here in OBB. Yes. So we have from this point and this point, this point and this point. So potentially in the moment when you see the DX getting negative here, should be something like this. Okay, around, well, right now today is around 18,400. But honestly, I am expecting your more sideways, like as usual, because Bitcoin likes to wait. Bitcoin likes to waste time, and after a potential bounce, and that bounce, it should be a sell. Now, remember, let me repeat just one thing. The last thing, okay. I know maybe I said it many times, but I think it's very, very important, especially right now, because people, they like to be or extremely bearish or extremely bullish. Okay, you have to be smart. Okay. Right now, the facts are telling me something. Bitcoin is forming a bullish divergence, okay, in curve and OBB, okay? One of the most powerful stops I have in my system of trading, okay? So, because of that, I know I cannot be extremely bearish, right? I cannot be, okay? Is gonna bounce right now to the moon? No, of course not. We don't have evidence right now. We don't have evidence right now, like this is gonna be a confirmation. Of course not. But in general, if Bitcoin keep crashing, well, you will see, as long as we have the bullets averaging still in process, it's not very smart to be extremely bearish. Why? Because what is going to happen if we see Bitcoin crash into 14k, 12k, 10k? I know many newbies will enter in short. Why? Because a very famous YouTuber said, "Oh, Bitcoin will hit 1k," right? Very sophisticated people. And you know what is going to happen? Bitcoin will do something like 2020 potentially, because this is going to be a capitulation event here, and you will see this crash here, and after that, boom, rally. So something like this, right? Crash here, and after that, rally here, and people will start thinking to short because we are in a bear market. No. And after that, then when they will see Bitcoin finally at 25, 26, maybe next year, they will say, "Oh yeah, we are in a bull market again, to the moon," and they will buy here again. And you know what? I will be here waiting for you with my short. Exactly the same thing as I did here, as I did here, and as I did here, here, and here. Okay? So please, it's like watching the same movie again and again and again. Okay? You have to just learn how to play the movie, right? Remember what is this? It's about psychology of trading, right? Yeah, you could be a very good trader, technical trader. You could have the best mentor. You could have whatever, but you cannot manage your emotions. You will lose everything. Okay, that's it. Simple. You will lose everything. Oh, sorry, I cannot speak. Oh my god. Okay, so the question is, even if I know Bitcoin is gonna be bearish, maybe in the long term. Yes, but we will see a very nice bounce soon. Bitcoin is building a very nice setup to see a very nice bounce in 2023. Okay, it could be 2020 this year, December, probable, but it's not realistic. Okay, so right now here, as investors, I will be very worried if I see Bitcoin at 10k. Yeah, very worried. As an investor, I want to see Bitcoin about 25k. As a trader, I don't care. I can short right now here. Short. I can go long here. Doesn't matter the price. That is the biggest difference between traders and investors. Investors just, they can go long, right? And they have to just wait. Traders, we can go long or short. Doesn't matter. Now, the last thing I want to show you, because we have just 5 minutes left. Sorry, I'm going to finish very soon. I have just one chart I want to show you, and this is going to be the last chart for Bitcoin. For this example, I'm going to use VLX. And let me show you something. I'm going to remove this one, also the VPR. Yes, I'm going to add here. This is one indicator I used a long time ago. Is a TSI. Actually, if you remember, you were here, and when I started my live stream, I didn't want to. I was thinking like to show you some other system, not this one. But well, I changed my mind at that time. But let me show you here. This indicator is also showing you the volume. Oh, sorry. Let me. Yes. Okay. Showing you the volume. Not in the same way as OBV. The calculation is different, but something is very important. Something actually is very important. Every time when this indicator is around this area, as you can see here, this area, well, there is a very high probability you will see something like this, right? Some sideways, and after that, something like this. And this is the bounce I am looking for next year, 2023. That's why it's very important not to be extremely bearish right now. It's not very smart, okay? It's not smart to be bearish right now. Now, let me show you the monthly. The monthly is very interesting here. Why I'm looking for a very overextended bear market in the long term is because of this. Bitcoin, when we saw you want to see a bull market like 2020, 2015, well, you have to see, well, you will not catch the bottom, right? But you will catch the move, as you can see here, all this move, right? So in 2000, this is sideways. let me fix something, because traders with experience, they said this was a bear market. No, you hear like someone, like a trader, your favorite YouTuber, he's saying this was a bear market, all of this 2019? No. Well, unlike, sorry, unfollow, right? So, but the thing here is like this is sideways, and it's very, very obvious. You see, it's almost flat here. Flat here is telling you, well, sideways or accumulation. And as you can see here, after we have this cross here, you didn't catch the bottom 4K, no, maybe around 10K. But after that, what happened? We have a very beautiful momentum, right, from 10K to 69K. Beautiful, right? Right now, what we have? Well, do you see something similar right now? No, right? It's very, very far away. Very far up. The gap between the blue line and the red line is very, very, very big, and also they are trending to the downside. So that means whatever is going to happen here is going to take a long time to build a basement, and after that potential rally will something like this in some point 2023. Now I want to show you right now this. Why? Because for first time in the history, of course, my indicator is new. It's not like something I can trust 100%. But this year, Bitcoin is printing something very nasty in OBB. For first time in the history, Bitcoin is not healthy anymore in monthly for Bitcoin, as you can see here. And it closed like below 20K, I will say it right now. I will tell you something you will not like. What is this? Bitcoin is about to break the zero line in OBB. So what does that mean? Well, Bitcoin, following, of course, many indicators, probably it's blah, 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 blah. It could be, and it could, we can, now potentially you are watching the beginning of the very overextended bear market in the monthly. Because why? Because there is no volume. There is no volume. Yeah. And you ask me, why there is no volume? Why? Well, because Bitcoin has wonderful bearish divergence for more than 12 years, has been building wonderful bearish divergence. All this move you see here, many indicators, they are showing you bearish divergence, especially OBB. OBB is very, very clear. Like we have bearish divergence. For example, even this, the TSI, because it's volume, of course, you have from this point and this point wonderful bearish divergence. You see, and also here from this point all the way down here, all this area, we have bearish divergence, and now Bitcoin is breaking the zero line. So I will say something very risky right now. If by the end of this month, December 1st, you see Bitcoin finally with the slope here, like breaking, like with decision, right? That means 10K this month. Well, I can tell you right now, 2023, 2024 is not gonna be funny. Overall, for all the market. So that's why it's not like this guy is very extremely bearish, right? No. I am realistic. Okay, based on the probabilities, I am showing you the data. Well, you can operate trading view, and you can just add indicators I am showing you right now, and you can do your own back testing, and maybe you will find something similar. Okay, so that's why I really invite you to be open-minded and just see two sides of the market. Okay, not just one side. In 2016, 17, yeah, holding was working totally fine. Yeah. I have a student, he told me like, I was holding and it was working. Yes, fair enough, because actually you did very good, because, well, the trend is your friend. But now tell me something. It makes sense to keep holding right now, thinking forever and ever Bitcoin or any asset will go to the moon always? No, right? It's a very innocent way of thinking. In some moment, in some point in the history, your asset is going to reverse. And now Bitcoin looks like it's reversing. Okay, we have a very strong evidence to say right now Bitcoin is getting ready for a major reversal. Now let me show you right now we don't have enough data here. Let me see the Bitcoin index. It could be very, very interesting if we see the same data, because for many years I am using just VLX, but I didn't know Bitcoin index in my groups, people share share this Bitcoin index, Bitcoin all this one. It will be very sad, very very bad for well, the same thing. You see, Bitcoin about to testing potentially, yes, you can say it, but almost we can say it's breaking down right now. It's breaking the zero line. And you know my system, if you know or you are familiar with my system, you know what is my rule. As long as the OBB is below the zero line, we are bearish, right? So just as I said, I know maybe you say this guy always again, but seriously, it's very important. It's very important because now what you are watching right now for Bitcoin, it could be something like we will remember for many years. Which year Bitcoin reversed the trend? You can say 2022. So it's the moment to be realistic. For me, always as a trader, I'm very realistic. This is not a joke. Yeah. So that's why I said before, you have to see at least Bitcoin in December. Something amazing, something impressive. I don't know, something wonderful should happen right now for Bitcoin, and we want to see Bitcoin about 25K. And that is gonna be the only way to see Bitcoin reversing this pattern. Okay, if we see Bitcoin this year at 10K, game over. Okay, I mean, when I say game over, I'm talking about the next 2-3 years. Don't get me wrong. We will see nice rally. Yes, we will see it. I will be happy. But I follow rules, and potentially this bounce potentially is gonna be your last opportunity to sell Bitcoin quite expensive, because I need to remind you something, right? Bitcoin from 2011 and right now, the current price even right now is around the number is massive. I don't know, 700,000 times more expensive. Okay, so think about it, and well, my friends, I will be here. Hopefully, I will be here December 2023. I have a goal. I want to reach 1,000 subscribers. With your help, I will be very happy. You can help me. Thank you for that, and also for all the Patreon supporters. Thank you very much for helping me with this channel. Because of you, I am doing this actually. Yeah. Thank you guys, and see you tomorrow. And well, now you know my technical analysis in the short term, long term, and my warning for this year. Okay. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.